Anisato na inde mwanchu murigerere chabona magoroba kirongo egena nogendrete kwego kya kupata miro billions yegetaseni kya Ndizi TV na bwo bwansu bwo mogusi ngo kwargania samangana mayaye chinse sata senchera erengikiranu ekirongo kwinyuri abuna nabakondera gutubwati asensemere ya Facebook wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube tonyore wetera Ndizi TV News wosena bwo tweet wetera @Ndizi TV News na asensemo ye website www.ndizitv.or.ke iro togendere gusangana ya mangi amaye chinse sata senchera wekiranu korendera itanganika gima tigana kumanyi egati yari nkwariganirite ya senchera y'ubwenge
nyore ryoki ya mokire kurumwaye ngo cyo nyora igatongeti nyomba yari no moro
omusacho yo mu gusamba kinyomba asekagaire no butumeki bwa Mario yo gutindia.
We think one day is not bad enough. The children can stay at home on Monday the 29th and report back to school on Tuesday.
Magwa kurugo chikabuna bana bakoroinga gotagende skuru chinga kyobo choryoboke e county ya Kakamega na boigo Mombasa.
Meongoa watoto yangu leo 12 hakuna bahali ya kukaa. Hakuna bahali ya kwenda. Asijui serikali ya Cielo.
Abamenyi be county ya Isiolo korero bokonyi magega iye chinyomba cyabo kujya. Ayo manaenda manga senchira yobwekiranu sangana inche Evelyn Osero tokwatirana nere Joshua utakorwa sense meri yebimanyirerio amateye mo gusumuga koyo mo korwa se chinse mo chia ibacho yotoka se wodi ya Kiamukama ebunke ya Nyari bari masaba me county ya Kisii nigatangira segeta seni kyabanyanyimbo kyara masha neye magega yere gotongia chinyomba godina gotiga amateye tabwati uburaro yani gagocha magega yo mugambi bwe chinse mecho kumunaria asoko ni nabo gotumeka enyasore unatokumanyi wano muri keito Frida Kerubo.
Umugaka oyomo kefa ondi mukuru wa sekenyorogia mwatika imeyaibacho ewadi ya Kiamukama county ya Kisii nigasambete chinyomba chiaye na boigogo kunya embera imeye nyumba yaye. Hani gagocha magega yo mugambi Cliff Nyakundi wekenyorekyo komonalia nenyasore.
Yaringe Friday maambia gombo gitukurubone ngo nyore ryoki kire saa 12 nyore ryoki ya mokire kurumwaye ngo cyo nyora igatongeti nyomba gari no moro oseri abantu basarondeti arakini gasereti abantu atindiete sana ngo chikomukwanira na baro rekani tutagete komyo kino moro ambyo bwango bwagasyoka kire saa moja iga komugambia syoka agacha nabayuti baye agatagore nyombe iyo akaburusime
Omurugioye abiria kwambuka nigo aerera ikikirerete omugakoye guchaka gutumika enyasore.
Amane ego yaigete engakitwa bwate skuru ekero gya corona. Tugasabe loan. Elon yeye ekagero buri mubwito bukaenda bwose bya sengonjo tutanyorete enchera yo kuira ni chibese cyagera togenderere skuru egasiekwa. Omugako no yorengo muteneri bwe skuru eyo. Akabwatu na stress ya nene. Nalia jagete gutumia dawa ya kurefya.
Korengana n'abamenyi bensemeyo nigo kefa akoreire enyumba yaye obonchereria na koyirika elietalia wa Jacoya Hotel. Boigo nigo baerera buna ebinto byansi byeyete na gusaba bokonyi elinda bana bomucyoyo gokonyeka.
Koringana ne chikura nabara yabari ko boli chikuro yo mobona arengo uri ko boli chikuro uri ko kunga kwa Jacoya. Wajakoyo yakarete lieteria karirika karikesa ripoti ya boye asegeita
akina bonde no gukumya ikiagera abana bamubiso minte nyomba gesambire ibitabu no byarenge bikayibyonsi pipaka chianga yani bana abagwara nyuma gwara mbere entonge bakwate nyomba bakebitumwe go byayerite nyomba akina ale ko boliga asa abantu bari tuagera chikura no musimi ko manduka no turaika nanyo turarosiege ka ke kwenda te kokonya koranje ntu agwagete chikura buno musimi ko nantata kanjo koira akyo to konyera bana bamubiso minto banyore sibakorara ikiagere kigekira koba
Ebirengerelio bya Wajakoya byogosimeka na konia enyasore ime ya Kenya nigo byaroroka nego twara omunguso ase egati y'abasaye bayimukire getambukiro gyo konia na kunywa bona nigo eyamateyi asabire obokonyi ilio kwegenderelia ekiagera nigo batikarite batabwati nonya noboraro ase birebyo nigo kefa atangire ase getaseni ky'abanyanyimbo gyaramasha asara kigo ikigwa abosibwe kigambero gya keroka
akairu ndio serikali akairu police station akairu paka Ramasha
busa kolgeri na omuro chibuna chiyete amana akairane yaito enene no ari mete kabulime eye danyale kana to soya nyombe yo ebintu byabana mane no biyerete imba keregendo no ke yerete imba mpaka chianga chiakiro muntu igabo nante ne iga mane timbu atikende yonsi igonte ne iga none chimbege denga na basani bangonyire gakingwanja kubaburi abamintu onyore mo wanja gakumokonye familia yeiga abana banyare kwende school buna rero iga nanda abale ba class 8 igo bare abana babere class 8 rimo egere bagende nali barachi kunyara gukora amatemu abo buya.
Frida Kerubo, Ndizi TV.
Abo bisakorwa se sekta y'oburemi bakorawa n'umuriki ubutambe ase wizara y'oburemi Dr. Francis Owino amono mu waziri w'oburemi korwa se serikali ya county ya Kisii Esmanu Nsarigo litkorwa rero nigo bakorwa amaegerio gochase abaremi ensemo ya Nyamache me county ya Kisii okona chingakie chia babusabu nigo bakubulia abaremi kwene kiabuna nkwerwa bare nagokora oburemi bunenchira yemo yogokinia obonchoreria nabo igo oburemi ase county ya Kisii omurikeito Josephat Amisi norbotorwa
Kaunti ya Kisingati ya chikaunti emerongo 25 imense ya Kenya icho chanyorire umorobilio National Value Chain Support Program oyolengete koene kiabuna abaremi banyale ko baba kwenyorera chimpusuro chiabo ase ligolirike ayango batakana no muliki ubotambe ase wizara eyo yobolemi Francis Owino.
I would like from the onset to commend the program for implementing activities, initiatives and interventions to avail the much-needed agricultural inputs to drive and promote agricultural production by our farmers across the nation. An availability of quality and affordable inputs such as seeds, fertilizer, and agrochemicals has remained a major challenge to our agricultural production.
Kuyakwana ayalis kulialero ase sub-county ya Nyamache ime county ya Kisii Owino nigwa nekiria balemi iba county ya Kisii banyale ko baba kwerwa na kwene kinga banyale ko baba kwelikia asomorobelio yo orache kwene kinga bono banyale ko baba kole machindagera echichi saine ase county nabo igo chiri baranyale ko baba koni benyorere enibo.
Zile faida ambazo zinapatikana kutoka kwa e-voucher ni fertilizer ama mbolea za top dressing pamoja na ile basal, kuna lime, powder lime, kuna agrochemicals zile dawa za madudu, zile fungicides ama pesticides, na pia kuna mbegu seeds.
Gati ya bali baikirana asomorobelio no muwaziri bwobolemi imeye county ya Kisii Esmanu Nsarigo oyibo igonyara ko bagwakire serikali enene ngambi yamono kubatakana no morobelio oyogendere toko bago kwenekia nga abange babalimi banyara ko baba kwelikia elio banyara ko baba kwenyorera enibo anene kubwatakana na obolemi bwabo.
Kwa hivyo tunamshukuru rais wetu Uhuru Kenyatta kwa kuanzisha mpango wa the Big Four agenda ambaye tunashughulikia zaidi mambo ya food security. Ilikuwa ilipe 40%. Na hiyo 40% ukiangalia kutoka last year mpaka sasa ni karibu 46 million. Hiyo 46 million ni wakulima wa Kisii wangelipa.
Abalemi abo igo banyara ko baba wikirana sensemeyo nigo banyara konyora amaigelio kubwatikana nechi department chinyinge cyanyara ko bachigo wikirana na kubasemia abalemi abo barenge ase chinsemecho.
Mkulima ndiye anatafuta mtu ya agregata mwambie shida yake, lakini sisi sote tumechua hayo namna hiyo. So I'm requesting that PS maneno mnafanya policy hapo juu, if it is possible, increase the number of these extension officers.
Pateria Ndizi TV kurwe county ya Kisii reterane Josephat Amisi.
Nechinga kia baru kia baira nirego chia sech skuru erio kogenderera na masomabo nigo yarukanira na aba orokia nigo bagendera tego kumeria anene ogo ikerania syllabus y'omwaka oyiga gukwana negeta seni kia Ndizi TV umwarimu munene we skuru ya sekondari ya daraja 2 Samuel Komenda nigatebire buna chingaki chiroro ne chingeke gima ekyo kirabakonye barabo goikera syllabus y'omwaka oyiga ndemo Stephen horobote urwa senchira yobuime.
Inse ye wiki ye momageti skuru koigorwa etaro ya Ndizi TV goike skuru ya sekondari ya daraja 2 egotoke ward ya Kitutu Central Kitutu Chache South ngoyene kibuna abaro kigubonsi bairanira sentunde ya kabere yo mwaka bwechisemi.
But on Friday 75% of them turned for studies. Then this week at least almost all of them are back to school, and we are on with the school programs as before.
And since we resumed from the election holiday, the school has been running well, having teachers attending the classes, and they are doing well. They are working hard to ensure that the syllabus goes well and they finish in time.
Okoba aborokigu badaraja 2 bakorwa inkago kolengana chiskuru chiri aborokigu bamenyete ime omwarimu Samuel Komenda nigakorera buna oyuo beiro mochando ase barabugo ikeri gosomie binte binge gokolengana netinga kinke igochiro ase kalenda yechisemi.
Here we struggle to create extra time to prepare these learners for KCSE. So there are constraints in terms of time to complete the syllabus, given that we lost 1 week when we went out for the elections.
Gwetero kubwatira nagati omokibwa balimu naborokigu mbabwato kwegena buna mbaikeria mange asamarigani ya matemu yo mwaka oyo a KCSE.
We have been having tough times, looking for time to cover the time that we lost. It's hard, but all we need is to encourage ourselves
that with God everything is possible. They just need to relax and rely on God.
We work together, we work hard so that we can improve our school.
Ningependa kukaribisha wanafunzi wawe uhuru, waendelee kusoma, wasibaki nyuma.
All the programs are up and running, and we are doing our best as teachers, and the students are cooperating.
Ogo saba kwabona serikali konyara gosire skuru ya samagacho goisanekia magani yaborokigwa bange bagosoma iga.
If the government then could come in and support us in terms of facilities, here classrooms and textbooks, laboratories, then I think we'll be very eager to even accommodate all those that have come in to seek for permission in this school.
Chisemi neke bunguo kyobo gimana kurwa igase skuru ya daraja 2 secondary school wetera chinkwa na chiaba orokigu kurwa se skuru eye na abalimu kurwa nseme ye nigo bene kiribuna batumeke chinsa chinke go chiroro go ikeria mange mage chiskuru kweranira chisemi chiabo mega yo mutimoko mokeigo yobo chorio bonene kolipotiri getaseni kia Ndizi TV kurwa igase skuru ya daraja 2 secondary school elie taliane ndemo Stephen.
Obotumeki bwechinchira cyo kubangoro iboro anene asaba keni go barokandire gutwaro bubonge kere korenganirwa no byakorengana n'umunyagitari ko rwasinyagitari ya jamii yo gutoka mimo cyo Nyamira Dr. Maskerbo nigo aganire bali bonsi bagutumeka chinchira cyo kubangoro iboro kwene kyabuna nko nyora bali gusengotarira bali abamanyi bobo chenu eri kubasemya nakibabwenerete wetanga gose kubanga uriboro.
Kwa majina naitwa Maskel Bombati, nafanya Jamii Medical Diagnostic Center Hospital. I'm a nurse in charge of this facility. The benefits they get, they control pregnancy. They control pregnancy, and for those who have cramps when having periods, they lessen. Alafu the side effects as long as you may control pregnancy, you cannot control the STIs and the HIV. You can contract HIV even if you are on family planning method because they can't control. P2s should be used once a month. So ukipata wana misuse, it can bring even blindness, eye blindness. Yeah, that's the side effect of P2.
Before using the family planning methods, they should visit the facility of their choice, for example, Jamii, to seek advice according to the family planning.
Na magigaje kiombe kyo bochorine chimbebe IBC koraria buna obochori asekero kyo bogavana agokorekana chitarike 29 ase county ya Kakamega na boige county ya Mombasa bano nigo mwaziri w'ekisemi Professor George Magoha aberega kurugo chika buna chiskuru chionsi chiri abana bakuru inga go day schools go siekwa ase chinsemicho asengencho nigo chirachi kutumeka buna ebituo byo wakachukura.
As a country are going through a very difficult time. The IBC has pronounced itself with regard to the elections, basically in Kakamega and Mombasa, and some parliamentary ones and MCA ones. But the ones that concern us in education mostly are the big ones in Kakamega and Mombasa. We have agreed, having consulted Mr. Chebukati and Mr. Hussein Marjan, that as far as the polling centers are concerned, we are happy to allow them to use our facilities in both primary and secondary schools. But we have also agreed that the tallying centers, which may require more than one day, we have agreed mutually that they should be taken to tertiary institutions, and the press release will be coming shortly to say so. In terms of our children, because we don't want them to miss any more time, we have also agreed as a government that the boarding schools shall not be closed, they will not be interfered with. Those that are polling centers, the children will remain in the boarding houses, in the fields and the libraries. As far as day schools are concerned, we think one day is not bad enough. The children can stay at home on Monday the 29th and report back to school on Tuesday the 30th. For those mixed schools, I'm told that there are a few schools which are both boarding and day. The same will apply. The day scholars should remain at home for that Monday to report the following day. The boarding scholars should remain in school and remain away from the polling area.
Omo bisabe kiombe kyobotuki ya DCI meye county ya Laikipia Onesmus Towet niga tuguteirara mangana buna nigo omurtani officer we kiombe kyobochori ne chimbebe IBC asebunge ya gishugu meye county ya Laikipia abete kago itoko na chinga kiecho Towet nigo aganiria abantu gotakwana mangana yoborimo asate biro buna obotuki nigo bogenderete irikumanya ekikyerirete nyagusira Geoffrey Gitobu gusiro bugima bwaye chinga kyagenderete konyoro bugenya asenyagitari.
We have received a report that an IBC officer has been murdered or killed in Nanyuki. That is not the position. The case was reported yesterday at around 2:38 hours in the afternoon. The report was of sudden death of somebody who had collapsed in town. He was rushed to the hospital, and at the hospital it was confirmed that he was dead. So no person has killed another one, and no person has been brought here that he has killed another one. And no case of murder or manslaughter has been reported here at this Nanyuki station.
Emeroberio yo kubatiania abagavana bachore korwase county chonsi nigo egenderete gwikerana ayerobire gokorekana chitarike 25 cy'umutienyo yiga uga 5 na 3 na bale batenerete committee yo gotianiwa ne korwase county wa Sinigishu nigo babere bakwerekia bune merobere yase chinsemecho yaberege gwikerana asibaburi abantu goesoki asobunge erio kwenekia ogotianiwa ko mugavana mochore be county wa Sinigishu Jonathan B.
Inasema ya kwamba sherehe ya kuapishwa kwa gavana inafaa kufanyika mbele ya kila mtu akiona, na hata saa ya kufanyika imewekwa kwa sheria. Inafaa kuwa hiyo ceremony ya swearing in inafanywa kutoka saa 4 hadi saa 8, haifai kupita hapo. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuomba wananchi wetu wakuje, mipango yote iko tayari, maandalizi imepangwa. Tutakuwa na jaji wa mahakama kuu ambaye atakuwa yeye ndiye atapreside over the ceremony, the swearing in bit, na kutakuwa na mambo mengine ambayo yatafanyika kuhusiana na hiyo procedure. Kwa hivyo tukiwa hapa pamoja na members wa committee, tunaomba wananchi waweze kufika kwa saa ili tuweze witness ama tuweze kushuhudia.
Abakagerwa abo boibi nigo basaganete enyomba yo musinia principal magistrate imeya Embu na koiba ebinto byenibo eyuerange chiringi chiribu emiye mona isano Henry Nyakweba nigo gusinya kwemba nigatebire buna wibyo bwo nigo bogendete kweneki wasekerengo keguru mono magega ayo muroberio okazi mtani goretwa imeyense ya Kenya igatie binte byabete biko iwanga mone dispenser ya mache TV heufa igatie binde binge
3 p.m. I confirmed indeed the house was broken into and household items is stolen, like a fridge and a TV, water dispenser and music over. Those are the only items stolen. But the breakage was, I don't know how, and I don't understand how they managed it because the doors are very strong. But it appears they had all their time. They took a lot of time in order to break in. They were actually caught up with time, I suspect. That is why they didn't break into the other rooms. They only entered through the kitchen door. They didn't touch anything in the kitchen except some packets of milk, which I don't know whether they carried or they drank. Then they went straight to the sitting room, where they knew the fridges, they knew the TVs, and anything electronic.
Family wetane meronke bere korwase county ya Isiolo nigo batigaire batabwati obumenyo ne magiga y'umuriro mutindi wateka asechiro ya Isiolo koirera chinyomba chinyinge koyana bono nigo babere bakwemburunganya asabata n'umuriro yotobete gukorimiwa asechinsa chiwenerete gento baganire serikali ya county ya Isiolo akobakonya kubwatikana na serene ni babete bakonyora.
Ilianza kuchomeka, moto ikakuwa uncontrollable. Kama unaona hizi wholesale pia hizi zilikuwa na stock ya pesa mingi sana. So hapa watu wameenda hasara mamilioni ya pesa. Na wakati zimamoto ilikuja kama ilikuwa na maji ilijaribu kuzima, wakashindwa wakaenda. Baadaye asubuhi wakati moto imechomeka ndo zimamoto wamejaribu kuja kurespond.
Sisi tumeongoa watoto yangu leo 12, hakuna mahali ya kukaa, hakuna mahali ya kwenda. Asijui serikali ya Isiolo ambaye anaongozwa na Dr. Mohamed na ngoswa na Abdi Ibrahim Hassan atusaidie tafadhali sana, atuletee Red Cross mahema. Watoto wangu hakuna bahali ya kwenda. Kuna mama ngine hapa yuko na watoto 12 ngine. Kuna mama ngine yuko na watoto 7 yuko hapa. Wote wajaenda shule, yote nyumba yote imechomeka.
Hapa hatuna firefighters, hatuna vile tungeweza kujisaidia kwa sababu tulijaribu kupiga simu lakini hakuna mtu alikuja kutusaidia. Hiyo gari ambayo imekuja ni gari kidogo sana. Haingeweza kustahimili hii moto ambayo iliweza kutokea hapa. Na mtu ambaye anatenda kitendo kama hiki, haezi fikiria mbona hatuwezi patiwa notice. Watu waelezwe hapa hivi kunataka kutumika, watu wajipange waondoe vitu vyao badala ya kuweka watu hasara kama hii.
Sisi tunaomba wafadhili wema watusaidie kwa maana hapa ndio tulikuwa tunatoa fee ya shule. Chakula yote
Munenchire moyo kwerenda kebochenu nigo abobusabo bochenu kurwase county ya Migori bagendereire kuboria abantu kweneke bunango isaba bara maboko naboigo kobwatia bitango birororo byo kwerenda kurwase okwambukira kwebinyinyi bya corona naboigo amaroirande ayo arabe gakoreto umuchando asumubiru mwanya bantu.
Is that during the pandemic, gastroenteric diseases, when you look at the data, they came down, and probably COVID was a blessing in disguise. That shows that we should continue on the same path. We should not stop washing our hands. Even before COVID, the Department of Health had advocated for personal hygiene and environmental hygiene.
Nabakore mirimo korwase factory ya Mumias ni igori tukoria rero beso kena gakoro kurobekana askiri bakwemurunganeria obokoreri naboigo obuteneririo bube bwe company eyo nabona nigo bamuganirio muteneri bwe company eyo korugo se konganya korwase company eyo askiri abatebabuna goseba abatebabuna nigo atari korigereria oburendi bwabo na igo amagimabo ni garasa kongu
mali kwa sugar factory kama hiyo boiler ni kama time bomb. Hakuna vile unaweza anzisha boiler ambayo haijakuwa maintained na bila kuangalia safety ya wafanyikazi wetu. Factory ukienda kama process house ilikuwa na a lot of wear, tear and wear, na most of parts zilikuwa zimezeeka na zimewear kabisa. Huyo jamaa allege kwa ukora ya kwamba alifanya maintenance. Hakuna maintenance ilifanyika pale, na hii imekuja kudhihirika wakati wafanyikazi walienda pale kufanya kazi. Like one of them ni mtu anaitwa Dickson Inganga George ambaye amekufa kifo ambayo haina heshima yoyote, kifo mbaya.
Kenya Commercial Bank wakati ilileta huyu jamaa ilimuleta ili afufue kiwanda, lakini ya ajabu kwamba juzi uliona hata kwa mtandao huyu mwenye alimuleta receiver manager anamwandikia barua kwamba mimi bwana wewe Sarai nilikutuma kule katika kiwanda cha Mumias ufanye cleaning, yani apanguze. Akamkana kabisa ya kwamba mimi sikukutuma pale ufanye operations. Lawyer wake alimwandikia, lawyer wa receiver manager, ambayo it was very clear. Mimi nashangaa huyo jamaa anasikia sheria gani yeye anaheshimu. Amepata court order, anararua, amepata court order nyingine, anararua ili asimame. Lakini anaendelea na kazi. Je, huyo jamaa ako ni nani anamsukuma? Godfather ni nani?
Ni kwa nini court orders zinapeanwa kwa Sarai na anakataa kufuata court orders? Inamaanisha ameanza kukolonize Kenya ama tuulize namna gani? Nauliza Madam Martha Koome, Justice Martha Koome. Kesi ya Mumias imeshinda koti za Kenya.
Nobo mobwa Kenya kwanza nigo bogenderete konyoro mweso kerabono abarai au bogenderete kunganya kurwase bya mabinde na goswa ase obomobu yo bwango iga no yo kabeire omugavana bwe county ya Makueni Kivuda Kibwana oyo baga kunganya kurwase goso yo baga kunganya kurwase omobwa Azimio la Umoja na goswa ase obomobwa Kenya kwanza asabaga kwariganiwa bene no morai bwo mobwa Kenya kwanza Dr. William Samoei Ruto oyo baigo obetega kurariwa no murai yo mochore ase kyobora yobone wense Kibwana nigabeire kago kore mirimo buno mugavana ase chintunda ibere ase county eyo ya Makueni ase nonya nabo abete kago siria ekirogo kyobo senator ase county eyo wasaye kuboria kirogo ekyo wetrase kyama kya mungano. Wikiraga igabano mwanchu murigereria nongo korera amayayi chinsa isato asenchera ere yobwikirane karongo wakirangambia muno asogochora kobana nchi kwikomerio bali bonse baba kuwatirana nchi kwene kyamangana wikira asenchera yobwikirano na barabuni gonko bakirangambia muno nyona nabakondera gutobwate ase website yaito www.ndizitv.or.ke ase omutandao Twitter tonyore wetera @ndizitv_news Facebook nigora tobwate wetera ndizitv news digital na boigo ensemire ya YouTube tonyore wetera ndizitv news togendere gukumanya manke nigwa kabire na inche Evelyn Osero rutwa kubatira nere kwene kya wikira sense muyimanyiriro niga kuro kwa Joshua Utekerongo kwaniria oburigereri burobya nabo igo obutko burobotoyereru.